Today is September 13th, and millions of Americans today are waking up to a horrible new truth that no longer do you need to pass a NICS background check to qualify to purchase firearms, but in New York State, you have to pass a NICS and you also have to pass a state background check. Now, as you can imagine, passing a state background check in New York seems impossible to me. Now, in addition to that, ammo is also on the books, meaning if you go in and you want to purchase ammo, you have to pass a background check starting today, not through NICS, but through the state. So in other words, let's say you already passed a background check and you say, well, I already have all the guns I need. Well, you don't have the ammo necessarily. And in addition to that is even if you had a chance of passing a New York State background check, the backup that they would have would be ridiculous. Essentially what you have is most Americans purchase a gun once every couple years, maybe once in their life. But those same Americans will buy ammo several times a year, if not more frequently than that. And now you're dealing with ultimately a system that is going to take a lot more than just gun background checks, because every time you go into a store and you purchase a box of ammo, you now will have to go through the New York State background check system beginning today. And I'm not sure many Americans even knew about this, to be quite honest. Now, when you make ammo difficult to buy, ultimately you are suppressing your Second Amendment rights, because if you have no ammo, your gun is just a paperweight, is ultimately what it comes down to. It's absolutely useless. You have a better chance of defending yourself with stones and rocks than you do your ability to defend yourself with a firearm, which was what our founding fathers intended to do. So this is extremely anti-constitutional, but I don't think that it's going to change anything, because as we've seen, as the Supreme Court gives us our Second Amendment rights, the states just double down on taking them further away. And I don't think this is going to find its way into the Supreme Court probably at all. This is just a reality that the state of New York is going to have to deal with and their citizens for a long time. It's not going away. If you are now in New York State, you're waking up to this reality that you no longer can just walk into the store and buy ammo. You're going to have to wait a while for that, because again, I don't think these are going to go quick. I think they're going to be backed up. It's a new system. We're going to have hundreds of thousands of requests for background checks a day. Anytime anybody just walks in to buy a box of ammo. We got hunting season coming up. Some people might not be able to hunt this year because of this. This is something that I think the only way you're going to be able to change it is through the election. So any thoughts or insight on any of this? If you live in New York State, I'd be very curious what this looks like for you. Put those in the comments below. Now, I would like to take a moment and say that most people that watch this channel are not subscribers to this channel. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, because it helps our algorithm and our message get out there. So put those thoughts below. Again, the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.